Hello, hello, my lovelies. Today we're going to be talking about this almost infuriating post that the vegan teacher made. It is so beyond okay that I literally went and tweeted Team YouTube because they don't really respond to emails. So I went and tweeted YouTube about this. We're going to just talk about it without any further ado. Grab a snack, grab a drink, and let's jump into it. Roll the intro. Welcome back. Now, let me state that I did not want to talk about her 2 days in a row. I really did not. But I feel like this had to be talked about as soon as possible because this is just not okay. This is definitely far from okay. And she is just talking about the situation in Ukraine and Russia and treating it like it's okay to talk about this kind of stuff and related to that. So, also, she called everyone the, World War II German soldier that you're not allowed to say on YouTube, apparently. So, yeah. We're going to just talk about it. I'm going to read it off for you, putting it up on the screen. And now I'm going to just read it. Maybe by watching Vladimir Putin, you will finally understand what it is like to be vegan in a non-vegan world. You, all of you, are like him. You pay people to hurt. He pays the soldiers, you pay the harming houses. And yes, I blurted these out so they don't get flagged. We watch all of you acting like World War II German leader and Putin 3 times a day with each meal that you consume. Harming children and harming animals are the same thing. All are innocent and none need to be harmed. Shame on all of you massive hypocrites. To the animals, you are World War II German soldiers. Also, she wants to talk about being massive hypocrites. She is always a massive hypocrite. She says that she believes in God one day and is talking to him through a banana and is telling kids that they need to go subscribe to her and they need to be vegan in order to go to heaven. And then she says that she talks to the universe the other day. And that the Bible is just peer pressure from dead people and people shouldn't be following the Bible or God or whatever. That's being a hypocrite. Just saying. That is just scratching the surface when it comes to her hypocrisy. The second post goes, and I quote, after running away from bombs and harming, some traumatized Ukrainian refugees will need to get jobs in Poland. Some of them will have no choice but to work in factory farms and shove pigs into non-oxygen chambers and slice the cows and chickens because they will need to feed their families. How effed up is that? If you care about humans, stop eating meat, dairy, eggs, and nobody has to work in these hellholes ever again. If you like humans, you wouldn't wish for everyone on Earth to die except for vegans, Miss Katie. And you've said this. You said that humans are a disease on this planet and that you wouldn't care if, You've constantly alluded to the fact that you do not care about humans whatsoever, unless they're vegans. Like when you were talking about 9/11 and said that, well, the vegan deaths were travesties, but how many animal lives were saved by those meat eaters dying? I mean, you don't give 2 shits about human lives. You also said that you're not going to be a organ donor because you don't want those organs going to a non-vegan person. So, in a way, you're preventing somebody's life potentially from being saved, because there always is a shortage of organs these days. So you're all right with somebody passing away. You don't give a shit about human lives. So why would you even put that in there? You don't even care about humans. You do not. At all. You are using this to be gross. You think that talking about this kind of stuff makes you some kind of brave vegan for talking about things that people wouldn't normally equate to one another. Like, no, that's because people are dying and some of us actually have empathy for people and animals unlike you. A lot of us actually see what's happening in the world and know when to keep our mouths shut. Unlike you. You want to talk about people being massive hypocrites. You say you're not racist, and yet you always are equating people of color to slaves and monkeys. I think that's being a hypocrite. You say you're not homophobic, but yet you will say that it's selfish to come out as LGBT. That's being a hypocrite. Talking about world events that are horrible and horrific, and yet you're equating it to the same thing as animals. Who's going to take care of those animals? If there's no humans, who's going to take care of them? Sheep will be dying from heat stroke because there will be no one to shear them. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. So yeah, I had to talk about this. This is just so far from okay. I even tweeted YouTube about this. If you guys want to go follow my Twitter, it's linked in my bio along with my Instagram and other things. My wish list as well. That's another way you can support me. So just letting you know about that. This is just far from okay. I'm so tired of YouTube seeing these tweets because I'm not the only one that's tweeted about this. There's been multiple people like Ethan Trace that have tweeted about this woman trying to get YouTube's attention for almost a year now. Nothing has worked. So, yeah, let's just... What do you guys think about this? Let me know in the comments below. If you feel like it, please hit the like and the subscribe button. I really did not want to talk about this woman for another day in a row. I really did not. So, but this was posted and I had to address it because, again, it's just far from okay. There is no other, like, deep analysis. It's just, this is just so far from okay. So, yeah. I love you guys. I hope you have a great day. Bye.